First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Thank you for joining us for live streaming here at the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom. We cover a wide range of topics. If you're a frequent watcher of this show, you are well aware of that. But right now, we're going to be talking about something that you can do if you're watching live on Saturday, January 10th at the Doubletree Hotel. Something here for your weekend, and that is the Portland Metro Reptile Expo. Everything you've ever wanted to know about owning a reptile, you can probably find out at this event. And actually, one of the purveyors of that, John Deaton, came into the studio and joined me in studio along with a couple of his buddies. So let's go ahead and take a look at this now. Well, thank you for joining me down here, along with your pals that I have here in front of me. But I want to get to these guys. John, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself? Like, how did you get into this?
I've been chasing reptiles since I was a child, I guess. So I first got a veil chameleon when I just got out of high school, and it just kind of evolved from there. And about 10 years ago, a buddy of mine came to me and wanted me to take over their show that they had been running since 2006. And I said, yeah, might as well. And we've been doing it for the last 2 years. But it's been going on about 20 years now.
20 years of this. And tell me, what is it, do you think, like for you and for everybody else who are into reptiles, like what is it about reptiles that draws you to them?
I don't know. I guess it's just, they're different than anything else, It's just like this chameleon here. His eyes are different, his feet are different, his skin, everything about him is different, So it drew me to him, I've always been around animals, and when you see something different like this, it's just like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, these are super unique. These guys aren't dangerous or anything, right?
No, they're not dangerous, and we don't have any venomous animals at our show either. It's
really
purely a captive bred show, so none of these animals are taken out of the wild to be sold. That's kind of our main push with our show is every vendor and every breeder that comes in there has to have something that they raised, not something that they've just taken and want to sell to you. It's half-dead animal crawling with parasites,
Yeah.
Because you want healthy stuff that is a use to people and aren't, look at this guy, how calm he is.
Yeah, I was actually petting this guy earlier, and so, like, here's an example. So, can you tell me what's the name here?
This is a bearded dragon. This is, I call it a red phase. It's got a more scientific name, but they're out of Australia, and they're pretty popular in the industry. You see a lot of them. They're easy to take care of. I mean, you can throw this guy on your shoulder and just go walk through town and not have to worry about anything.
Really?
He pretty much eats anything that you can feed him, which makes it even nicer. So and most of the stuff you're going to see at our show they're in the industry for a reason because they're easy to take care of. We don't like bringing stuff there that's real difficult for people to take care of because most people that get stuff are novices and it's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
You give them something too difficult, you don't want it dying on them. And that's another thing about our breeders. They're all local breeders, so once you get something, you can still communicate with the person who sold you the animal, So, and this guy is a veil chameleon. He's out of Yemen. He's just similar to this guy where he'll eat bugs, vegetations, pretty much anything. And he's a chameleon. He'll change different colors. He has different colors that he goes back and forth from when he gets excited, but he won't mimic colors like TV tries to.
Gotcha. So that's a falsehood.
Yes.
You can't just throw him on my blue shirt.
No, he's not going to. No.
Okay. All right. That's good to know.
He sees another male or he sees a female, he'll puff up real big and get real nice and bright. They all pretty much do that.
Well, he's sticking his tongue out at me.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Just getting a taste of you.
I don't know. I don't know if that's good or bad. So this is an actual chameleon. You've got the bearded dragon, and these are just two examples of what's going to be there. And I know we have one other buddy here as well.
We've got a snake here. This is a albino. Ball python.
Wow.
Try not to get them too close to Mr. Beardy there.
Okay, they don't get along.
But this is another very popular, well, it's a snake.
Yeah. A snake's going to do what a snake does.
Yeah. And this is a real popular pet in the industry too, are the ball pythons. So,
Now, how big will he get?
This ball python won't get tremendously long, and the males get to a certain length while the females will get bigger. And we're in a county, Multnomah County, where you can't bring snakes in over a certain length.
Gotcha.
So most of these snakes are going to probably max out at 6 feet or so. And this guy, he won't even get 6 feet.
Okay.
You know, so, and a lot of people don't want a big snake.
No.
They want a small.
I don't think I would want a big snake. I can understand that.
It's more to feed, more room for it to live in, but the little ones, you know, they're easy. They can pop them in their pocket and walk around with them, you know.
Is that what people walk around with their snakes?
Oh, yeah. Wow. You'd be quite surprised how large the reptile industry is in Oregon.
Than just people with their pocket snakes.
Yeah.
When we talk about, you know, reptiles as a whole, what do you think is one of the biggest misconceptions that people have?
That they're slimy, that they'll somehow kill you or hurt you in some way, when most are really quite docile, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see if you take something right out of the jungle, it's going to be mean and nasty.
Right.
There's a reason that we do the captive bred, is because they're extremely docile, because they've been raised around humans their whole life.
Yeah, so it's not like an issue. What's he doing right now?
He's just smelling. I think he smells that lizard. So his tongue's flicking.
Okay.
So.
All right. Oh man, that is. I mean, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Also, a little bit terrifying.
Right.
For me.
And that's just. I think it's just human nature.
Human
being
nature for
scared
that.
of the snake, you know.
Well, for people coming to tell us about the show this weekend. You know.
The show is Saturday, 10 to 5, and it's downtown by the Lloyd Center at the Doubletree. And it's pretty much, if you're coming to buy something, you might want to get there early. If you're just coming to show the kids around, you might want to get there at noon, because the line in the early morning can get kind of big.
Yeah.
So, and we have a little of everything. We have the reptiles, we have homes for reptiles, we have people that sell bugs and all the food for your reptiles. Pretty much everything you could possibly need is going to be at that show for these guys.
For the reptiles.
All the housing and everything. And me and my wife, Cece, promote and manage it. We do 2 shows down in Medford, 2 shows up here in Portland, and 1 show in Seattle.
Wow. So all over the place.
Yeah, so we try to get around. And
Is this something where people could purchase a pet if they?
yeah, you can purchase pets, the food for the pet, the homes for the pet, the lighting for the pet.
Everything all in one
minerals
place.
and supplements, everything you could possibly think is there.
Wow, amazing. And that's happening this weekend.
This weekend,
If people
Saturday.
can go check this out.
Yep.
Well, I gotta ask, can I hold one of them, or is that a bad idea?
Pick him right up if you
I can
want.
pick him right up?
Yeah, his claws might hook onto the
Okay.
stuff there, but you're right. And just put them right in the palm of your hand or on your shirt. There you go.
Okay.
Perfect.
Hi, pal. You know what? I can let go. Oh, I can let go.
Yeah. It's like
All
a
right.
parrot.
I never really thought that I could be a reptile person, but I gotta say, this guy's touching my neck right now, but he's not so bad.
Yeah, that's
he's
why
not
they're
so bad.
That's why they're popular.
All right, well, yeah, I get it. I get it. Hey, maybe I need to go to the reptile show and
Right?
get a bearded dragon. All right, well, thank you so much for coming in and
No
talking
problem.
about this.
I appreciate
just
you having us.
Amazing, and yeah, I think I got a new buddy. So, all right, thanks everyone. All right, big thank you to John for bringing in his pals there. I'm not quite sure if I'm ready for a bearded dragon yet or not, but I will say it was super docile. Although right after that, it started crawling around my neck, and that changed my mind a little bit. But anyway, this is Fox 12 Now. Thanks for joining us. We live stream here out of the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom. We cover a wide range of topics on the show, and there's a little something lighter, something that you can do this weekend or one of those other times that they have the Northwest Reptile Expos. And don't forget to download the Fox 12 Oregon app if you have not done that. If you're watching on YouTube or another platform, that is the best way to really get involved here and get notifications when we're going live. That could be breaking news, or it could be any number of things, but the Fox 12 Oregon app on whatever platform you're on is recommended. And we do have a little bit more here for you today before our 4 p.m. news does start. So if you are watching on the apps, we'll continue on. If you're watching on the other platforms, you'll see this video end, but I'll talk to you here in just a few with more Fox 12.